All right. New day. I got to do whatever I did there to this side just to get the initial shape out. I still have to buzz the bottom and I have to make a brace on the inside so there's some rigidity to this. And then from there, I'm gonna have to build some kind of a brace. But I'm waiting. Got to get some round rod. I found some. The wife's picking some up for me, so gonna get that going. Well, when it comes here, I'm probably gonna peel this off because I am doing a small overlap, probably 1/4 inch or so. So I picked up some weld through primer. So that is my plan, is to just spray some of that onto the panel because I'm going to have to overlap, and then I want to seam seal that edge and then undercoat the crap out of it. So, but for now, I'm going to throw the other junk wheels on. I got a back truck out, bring it back in just so I can stare at the other side here. It's a little, it's not too tight, but I basically just want to get going on this side. So I got it pretty much matching the other side. Something's weird with the fender here, but from one side to the other, somebody's probably noticed, but this fender's shaped different than the other fender. There's actually less meat on this one, so I'm just going to extend the fender over to match this. The arches are now the same side to side. So the other one I started bending the round rod. I'll show you how I do that when or how it worked for me anyways. But this one here, I got a round rod going in there. Not all the way here, because I want to redo the profile down here. So I want this one to come out and then kind of do another schlunk. Only because this one's too short. This one stops about here, so I'll be able to weld the rod together. And then wherever, I think somewhere, this fender had a break in it, so I'm actually going to pile drive round rod in there and buzz it in there. Same with the other side. But yeah, so you're all pretty much the same, side to side. Now it's just the evening of just welding them all up. This one I still gotta, it looks weird. I'm gonna wait till I grind it and then I'll probably just plenish hammer it out. The old handheld plenishing hammer. Have to schmooze that out because this curve is not quite right. I gotta stretch this out here. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going. The other side I gotta bust the welds off and then put some of this weld through primer on. So, because pretty much, I don't know if I mentioned it, my plan is I was doing this, I kept the other lip, the original lip in there, so it gives this panel a lot of extra strength. But I did the primer in there, and then I'm going to seam seal that edge up, and then I'm going to, just like bedline, I don't know, you can get some rattle can bedline, so I'm just going to soak the inside of those fenders with that, and hopefully it'll be good. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep welding. Weld. Well, I got this side all burned in. I pretty much still just have to do the bottoms, so I'm going to shave that up, figure that out. I have to put a lip on the inside of here down, and then I still got to, I'm going to take this back off and do that bead roll that I want to do in there. With that, I want to add a lip to the edge of here, just so there's some strength to this. Why, I don't know. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do the bumper in the back, because with the fenders being so big, it's going to look like a wing on a plane if it sticks out that far. And if it was the normal truck, I'd probably only have it about yay far. So whatever I do for a bumper is probably only going to go about to the light. That's all that makes sense. And then for mud flaps, I have these smaller mud flaps, so my plan is to mount those in somehow. Yet I want to do them there, and then I want to do them in the front as well. So yeah, still got some more work to do, but getting close. Fenders pretty much have the shape, everything I want. Or they are what I want, pretty much. Yeah, I gotta do a little more grinding. I think I gotta pick up some sand tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some, and then try to do some sandblasting to the side here. So maybe this weekend it's gonna do a bit of body work. I kind of want to do more so before the box. I just want to get this side and this body work done on both sides, so I can kind of get this area of the truck done, that I can start working on my stacks. What I want to do there. All right, what you were watching me do there was, I think that, well, the term's called tipping. So I had made a die, which is not really a proper die. I just cut a V into this thing, and this is just some big plate I cut off on the plasma table there, just to get me a big old circle. Well, I cut it on the plasma table, ran it through the lathe just to get it true. A lot of guys would do this into a skateboard wheel, which is probably the ideal way. I just found this didn't actually get down enough on a skateboard wheel for that to work. But anyways, you pretty much just sandwich it down into the V, and it starts to want to do this kink. So you usually got to do it in a couple passes. So I just kind of walked it along till eventually I got this, you know, I keep pulling on the panel. So every time I run, I kind of pull on the panel, but sometimes you see it slipped a little bit. Well, you can see this die kind of just does its own thing. But anyways, you just keep walking it along and pulling on the panel, and eventually you'll get a, you know, a tipped lip, which then just adds extra strength to the panel. So this would be like a Fender lip. There's tons of things you could do with this, honestly. And I don't know, I've had these machines forever, and I've only made this like last year, so that was like a new thing that I figured out. So anyways, just trying to do a quick explanation on what that was and why I was doing what I was doing. So I have the body line on there. You can't see so well because I doodled everything there, but on this side you can see it. And then there's my tipped edge. I didn't think this thing would actually roll the bead because the steel's actually so thick. That's why I pulled out the manual one and I was doing it on there. So anyways, I have this side is pretty much everything's done. I have a little bit more welding to do up here and the inside of the box, but this edge is all in, up. You've seen me cut the bottom, so this is all butt welded. I haven't pulled, oh, this one I got the inside out. I still got to do the other side. So I have a flipped edge right now, so now I'll have a nice edge that I can bolt my mud flap onto. I still want to do a brace inside here, but I don't know where I'm going to do it. Inside, like to there. It's pretty strong right now, but I don't know. I just, for myself, I like to put another brace there. I'm not sure what I'm doing back here yet. I think I mentioned that. I want to do a bumper, but I don't think my bumper is going to end somewhere like in this vicinity. I'm not going to go out here because, I don't know, unless I want to hang a hammock in between here and my Fender. It just seems excessive. So anyways, I got everything done. I got to grind this up, and the only thing left to do is for me just to weld this one piece back into here and then call her a night. But you see me do the one, so I'll just do the other side, call her done. So with that said, I think I'm going to call the video this one. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.